We're back. Minus 35 outside. That's why I'm wearing a coat. This is for you, friend. Happy Wednesday, everyone. We're back in the shed. People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're around. When you're strange, faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, people are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down. When you're strange, the faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, no one remembers your name. When you're strange, when you're strange, you're strange. People are strange when you're a stranger. Faces look ugly when you're alone. Women seem wicked when you're unwanted. Streets are uneven when you're down. When you're strange, the faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, and no one remembers your name. When you're strange, the faces come out of the rain. No one remembers your name. The faces come out of the rain. When you're strange, 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 yeah. When you're strange, when you're strange, when you're strange. Merry tidings to each and every one of you. Hello, Regulus, left hand. Hello with the right hand if you've just arrived. This isn't my normal hair. This is an aberration. This is a mistake. This is called lockdown hair. But I hope you're all well. And welcome in. This is Stilgoe in the Shed. This is episode 84. Episode 84. Episode 84. And there's a gap in my door. That's why I've got my coat on inside. But it's a shed. So at the start of the show, because I forgot to turn the Wi-Fi off, because I forgot to do that, person, woman, camera, TV, because I forgot to do that,
we had a little bit of buffering. We had some buffering.
Sorry. I thought we got rid of him. It was good night to the girls, get down to the shed. I had a Zoom meeting. It was all go, you know. It's so exciting to have an evening life. Anyway, thank you for joining me tonight. This is Wednesday night. And we've got some requests. So let's get on with it. That was for Fran Morley, People Are Strange, which I recorded on an album called Songs on Film, the sequel, where I tackled yet more of cinema's favourite musical moments. Cinema's favourite musical moments. I was just checking my phone there. And this next song I've never recorded, apart from playing the piano. This was written for a great friend of mine, Claire Martin, the wonderful Claire Martin, OBE. She lives up the road. And Claire recorded an album called Time and Place, I believe it was called, which I featured on with some other wonderful people. With some wonderful people. Oh, God. Oh, no. I've been immodest. And she had this lovely idea that she would get lots of different people to arrange songs for her to sing with a cello quartet. And it was great, really interesting sound. So I did this arrangement of this song with a cello quartet and played the piano over the top. And it was a song that she still sings now when we do concerts together, and it's called Lost for Words. And I wrote it at the time when I just met my now wife, the director of photography, Fred Sandel. Thank you for your shout out to Claire Martin. Time and Place is available, by the way. Buy it or download it or stream it, whichever you like to do. No judgment. Buy it. Yes, when I met the director of photography, I was a little bit tongue-tied. Posters needs rewriting, and I thought I would write this song about someone who has no idea what to say, just at the wrong moment. It's called Lost for Words. This is for you, Allison Lambert. I forgot to say, Allison requested this song, and she has requested it about 20 times without me ever honouring that request, so I'm sorry about that. Here it is, finally. There is a dream where one forgets the lines. Now I'm awake, dashed by the same designs. One little look, one dart of silent pleasure. I am like a book with only pictures. Once I could speak, oh how I talked for miles, and at my peak once made the national trials. Now I am still quiet as a mouse. It's quite a thrill, but I am simply lost for words, not a sound. You have left me merely scratching around, drying up just as if I'd never learned. I was frozen as you burned, lost for words, nothing there. All that I could do was stand and stare. I implied what I knew was never heard. You had found me lost for words. Should I retreat? Should I just mime along, stare at my feet, pretend there's nothing wrong, caught in a spell, tongue-tied in knots? How can I tell you I What a fool, like a fly in a swimming pool, trying hard just to reach the other side, drowning slowly, starry-eyed, lost for words. You're divine. With your lips, you have silenced mine. If that's all, I will join the bees and birds. All that noise, but lost for words. Do I mind? I will leave all those words behind. If I knew you were feeling lost as well, never lost for words. For you, Allison, and all the Lamberts out there. For anyone joining me this evening, the Shed Show has been going for 84 shows, and it started on March the 17th, I think, last year. It started then. I thought it would be maybe a couple of shows. Then it was a week. Then it was 2 weeks. We romped through. We had a few breaks, didn't we? We had a few breaks, but we came back for Christmas. We did the Carols, which is the very famous Carols show where Richard Stilgoe, my father, called my wife and said, "Has Joe been drinking?" "I won't let you forget that, Dad, because I hadn't been drinking." Well, I was drinking. That's fair enough. But I was just merry with the joy of Christmas. And now we're in the joy of February. And tomorrow is our daughter 16th birthday. So 84 plus 6, that's 90. Another 10, get to 100. Amazing. To pay tribute to Tom Moore, another famous centenarian. What an amazing man he was, and a lovely, I suppose, part of the pandemic scenario was celebrating people like him. And I read that he'd raised £33 million just on his own for NHS charities, which is incredible. And I don't want to go on about it, but these last 20 shows are endeavouring to raise £10,000 for the NHS Brighton and Sussex University Hospitals Trust, which is the NHS division in our part of the world. And I'm sure you're not in my part of the world, and even if you aren't, hopefully you will agree that it's good to raise money locally, because then you really know what it's for. And I got in touch with them and said, do you think we could suggest that this money goes directly to the NHS workers, staff, doctors, nurses, everyone else, hospital porters, receptionists, who last year got so much support, so much love and generosity and donations and everything to keep them going through this time. And this year that has been a little thin on the ground. Plus, in terms of keeping everyone mentally well. So this money is going to that. So counselling services, food and drink, and things that keep people going on those long shifts. And we've already raised £1,500, which is amazing. But if you'd like to donate, and that would be very much appreciated, however little, however much, justgiving.com/fundraising/Stilgoe in the Shed. Or just type in Stilgoe in the Shed to justgiving.com and you'll find it. That would be lovely. Thank you so much. I love you all. How do you like my new ring light? That's new. Is it looking okay? Maybe not. Annie Skates, this is for you. This is another song I've never shedded. But this is from my first album. And it's a song, I remember debuting this song at Pizza on the Park. Do you remember Pizza on the Park? We used to call it Pizza in the Dark because whenever you got served your pizza, no one had any, they never turned the lights out. No one had any idea what they'd ordered or what they'd been given. Pizza Hut, I called it wrongly once. Never played there again. But I remember performing this song, and Ian Shaw, who was my hero, you know, singing and pianoing, he was at the back of the room, and he came up to me afterwards and said, "I'd like to sing that song," and apparently he does in the occasional gig, Ian. So love to you, and also to Annie. This is a song that I wrote when everything was so bleak. It was so bleak. In terms of romantic songs I was thinking about. And this is not the opening number from the Nativity musical. This is a serious song called Is There Any Room for Me? Your mailbox is bursting. The phone just rings for hours. You've never even time for tea. I wouldn't be much hassle, so if you've something free, is there any room for me? The sigh of tired pages, the phone book holds its breath. You've never reached beyond the letter G. I'll bargain with the ages, I'll negotiate with death. Is there any room for me? Rainbows run for cover when they see me coming near. The stars look down and turn the other way. I know it's just a heart, but it's better when it's here. Is there any room for for cover when they see me running near. The stars look down and turn the other way. And oh, it's just a heart, but it's better when it's here. Is there any room for me? The rain is so persistent, but in a funny way. It's nice to know the clouds have sympathy. I'm brilliant with pancakes, and I brush 3 times a day. Is there any way you'll see? There must be someone. Is there any room for me? There we go. Premiere number 2. New Marauder. So yes, so we're in a new week of timings, aren't we? We're in my pleasure. I will start talking before the comments come in. Just it's a safety mode thing I'm in. Yes, new timings. So Wednesday at 8. Sunday at 11, the brunch thing where we'll be baking, and then Monday at 9. It's crazy, but you know, actually works better for me. And as you know, I can't be singing all the time, so I'm going to play this next one. And this is thanks, Rachel. It's what you do. You write songs. You write songs. And then you try and put them right later in life. That's the plan. So yeah, I just this popped into my head. Neil Keegan asked for some Frankie Valli, and I was about to get it all right, and then we had a child malfunction, so didn't quite have the time to prepare. So instead, and also it was too singy. It's too singy-ish. So I'm going to. Yeah, I'm going to do this one. And this is an old.
It's a very old. It's older than Melania. Melania's nose.
This is an old song called After You've Gone. And I'm going to do it in sort of
Errol Garner style.
So, but get a bit stridey, because I know some of you out there like a bit of left hand. And it's good because the camera angle only really covers the left hand side of the piano. This is called After You've Gone. That's it. Do you like it? Good, isn't it?
Very, very good. Very short, but very good.
Heather's just got home. Don't watch the start of the show. There was some buffering. Bit of piano for the piano. Well, it's breeze past tonight, isn't it? Whatever you're doing for the rest of the evening, I hope it's a happy one. I hope it's a joyous one. Spread the word, spread the bird. If you want, you can put on your coat and walk back to the house with me. Before I go, this is for John O'Brien. Hi Joe, can I ask you to perform Rainbow Connection for this evening's show? Seeing as both rainbows and the NHS will forever be intertwined, I'd say the song has more meaning now than it ever did. Besides, you sing it better than I can. Compliment, compliment, compliment. I'd just like to show you these beautiful emojis that John has given me. There's masked face, which I don't think existed before, did it? Maybe it did, but we'd never seen a masked face. Rainbow. SM58 microphone. And a couple of quavers. Where would we be without emojis, guys? So lots of other people have asked for Rainbow Connection as well. So this is for you, for everyone, and for the NHS. Do give your money. We need your money. That's Bob Geldof. Oh no, it's getting breeze. I don't need all my buttons up. Why are there so many songs about rainbows and what's on the other side? Rainbows are visions, but only illusions. Rainbows have nothing to hide. So we've been told, some choose to believe it. I know they're wrong, wait and see. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Who said that every wish would be heard and answered when wished upon the morning star? Somebody thought of that, someone believed it. Look what it's done so far. What's so amazing that keeps us stargazing? And what do we think we will see? Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. All of us under its spell. We know that it's probably magic. Have we been half asleep? Have you heard voices? I've heard them calling my name. Is this the sweet sound that called the young sailors? The voice might be one and the same. I've heard it too many times to ignore it. It's something I'm supposed to be. Someday we'll find it, the rainbow connection, the lovers, the dreamers, and me. Thanks everyone for listening, watching live. If you're live, if you're catching up later, thank you, thank you, thank you. Where were you? And thank you for sticking with us here at the shed. Don't forget that on Friday at 7:30 I'm doing a special gig for the Helmsley Arts Centre. I was going to be travelling up there, but that is not allowed. So I'll be doing it here from the shed, and tickets are £10, and there's a special live stream. I'll put that up on social media. You can share it around. So that's on Friday evening. And then we've got Saturday morning, Saturday brunch for some croissant, the Sunday croissant. Until then, that's it from me. With love, best wishes, and double waves. Goodbye.